Hey, Soribel Martínez here. Hello, welcome back. So today we're going to talk about mental health practice business structure. So we're going to go dive into a comprehensive guide to choosing the right structure for your mental health practice. So hello again. If you don't know me, I am Soribel Martínez. I am a licensed clinical social worker in the state of Connecticut, the CEO of SM Psychotherapy and Counseling Services, a group practice in Connecticut where we service women and their families. So I am the two-time bestseller author and the author and writer of my book Unbreakable and the journal as well, Unbreakable. I am a speaker, teacher, and I am here to help you a little bit with the growth and scalability of your mental health practice. So, like you, I am a business owner, and I also dream of growing my small mental health private practice into a thriving entity. So, today I want to talk a little bit about private practice business structures and explore some of the options that you have in regards to what structure it may be the best structure for you and your private practice. But first of all, a disclaimer, remember, I am not a attorney, and this is for informational. This information is educational only. Always consult legal and accounting professionals for personalized advice, right? Because we always want to hire the proper people to guide us and make those awesome decisions. So first of all, let's talk about the types of business structures that are available to us. The first one is sole proprietorship, right? That's when you are a solo provider in your private practice, right? Then we have LLC, limited liability company. We have an S Corp, S Corporation, and we have C Corp, C Corporation, right? So let's talk a little bit about the different types. What are the pros and cons of this private practice structure potentially? And what are some of the decisions that we have to make based on the pros and the cons? And just remember that having the correct business structure, it is the foundation of building growing and scaling a thriving private practice, right? So if you don't have the right structure, if you don't have the business foundation, right, it's going to be really hard for you to scale. And if you do scale, what's going to happen is things are going to not work very well, and you're going to find yourself very overwhelmed and everything's going to crumble down because we must and we need to have a solid foundation for our businesses. So let's talk about the pros and cons of having a sole proprietorship. So it's a popular among startup businesses, right? And it's easy and gives you complete control, right? But be aware of your personal assets because they may be at risk, right? So your personal assets may be at risk, and so it is some things that we can start with, and then as we grow and scale, we have to make sure that we have contact with legal and accounting professionals so we can make the right decisions at the right time. So yeah, it's a popular one for startup. It is easy to set up, and it gives us a lot of control, but be aware that your personal assets may be at risk, and we do not want to put your family and your personal assets at risk, right? The next thing is the pro and cons of LLC, limited liability companies, right? So think about an LLC. It offers liability protection, but can be more complex. Also consider a PLLC or LLP if you have a partner. And also it depends where you are in the United States. Different states have different requirements and laws in regards to private practice owners. So you need to check right with your local state to see if you need to create an LLC or a PLLC, or if you have partners, which one is the most appropriate for you. So again, LLCs protect your personal assets, but it can be more complex. So you always want to have the consultation with a professional. Now, what are the pro and cons of an S corporation? An S corporation might be your solution when you hit $50,000 and more in revenue in 1 year. It offers tax benefits, but it comes with tricky rules. One of those things is like you can you can put yourself on payroll as a business owner, and you can also have other people on payroll, right? You can have employees, you can have independent contractor, depending on what state are you in. This also gives you the opportunity to not only have some benefits in terms of taxes, but you want to make sure that you are switching from an LLC to an S corp with the IRS on the right time. So again, consult your accounting professional so to make sure that you understand why you're doing it, when you're doing it, when it's the right time to really switch. So remember, you must hit at least $50,000 in revenue. And for me, when I switched to an S corp, it was really early in my business. I started my business at the end of November. It was November 2018. In around February, I already was ready to switch to LSC, S corp, because of how much money I was making. So you want to make sure that you are consulting. So because as a sole proprietor, you will be paying more taxes versus the other types of business structures. Now let's talk about a C corp. What are the pros and cons? So in terms of C corps, is planning on term. If you're planning for long-term growth, a C corp may provide you with liability protection, right, and continuity with your planning, but it's complex and can be loaded with double taxation, right? So we don't want to pay more taxes than when we have to, right? We do want to pay our taxes. We want to make sure that we are contributing to society. But if you have an SC corp, you know that it can lead to double taxation, and you will be paying more taxes than you should. So again, consult. So now, why is it important to hire the right accountant? Finding the right accountant is very important in your business. And you want an accountant not just at the end of the year when you have to file your taxes, but you want to have the right accountant so you can have a planning for your finances, someone that you can trust, someone that is professional and is willing to educate you. Also, making sure that you have access to this person, not at the end of the year when you're doing your taxes, but throughout the year so you can plan accordingly, depending on how much money you're bringing into your business, when you need to switch into S corp, and some of the decisions that you have to make. Now, the best way I think to find the right accountant is really by referrals. I found my accountant through a referral. Someone referred him because they had a great experience with him. And honestly, I've been very happy since then. No complaints here. I get educated. I have access to him. We get into planning and we get into always making the best decisions for my business. Now, you should be excited to grow your dreams and continue to expand and scale your private practice. So what I have for you is for you to continue to expand in your personal life and your business. And inside of my Unbreakable book, I have a chapter on my multi-million dollar private practice framework, and in there you can learn more about business structures. So if you want to get my book, you can go to book.soribelmartinez.com. And there you can get the book. You can also find it on Amazon, and as well you can get the first chapter for free. If you go to soribelmartinez.com, you will find a link there that offers you the first chapter of the book, so you can read it and see if something that is in alignment. The book is all about personal development. It's about resiliency in life and business, but also the truth is that we need to develop ourselves, right? building a business, and there is a chapter there, or two, there's three chapters really, about being a business owner and all the foundational stuff that we need for that. So go get the book, book.soribelmartinez.com, or you can visit amazon.com and look for Unbreakable by Soribel Martinez, and then you will find it there, and you will be able to get it. I'm going to leave the link to where you can get the book here. You can also find it inside of this blog. And if you are watching this video on YouTube, I'm going to put the link to the blog down here so you can also access the blog and read more about it. So listen, have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you later. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I can't wait to talk to you soon. Adios.